Alright, it's time to rank every song from Victorious. Right off the bat, I've got to say that this literally isn't going to be every single song in Victorious. I'm really looking at songs that the cast performed, so stuff like In This Together and Run 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 Away. Despite being good songs, they're not going to be included. Also, stuff like Forever Baby, Chicago, OK, and the songs that Kat and Robbie went around singing, nothing like that is going to be included. It's really just going to be the main stuff, which is still a lot. Like, that's 30 songs. Also, when talking about the songs, I'll be referring to everyone as the character that they played rather than the actor because it's easier, and some of these performances are strengthened by how it's performed within the show, so that's why. Alright, it's time to get in here. In 30th place, it's Five Fingers to the Face. It's not even a song, it's a rap, so that fact alone gave it last place. But this just isn't a serious song. It more so feels like it's there for comedy, to which it was nice to see everyone having fun on that party bus, but that's the only good thing about this song, which isn't good because it relies on the episode to get most of its value, and even with that, it's still not good. I never found myself wanting to listen to Five Fingers to the Face, so it's definitely gonna land in 30th place. In 29th place, it's Faster Than Boys. It's a song, I guess. Like, that's the feeling that I get from listening to this song. It's a very generic song. The premise of the song doesn't make sense and the lyrics don't have much depth. Same with the performance of this song. Like, there's nothing special about this song. It's not one that I seek out, so it's going to land in 29th place. In 28th place, it's I Think You're Swell. Now, it is a nice and charming song, and it worked really well in the episode that it was in, but at the end of the day, there were just more iconic and powerful performances in the show, meaning that it couldn't rank too high, leaving it in 28th place. In 27th place, it's Countdown. Now, this is a solid song. I listen to it every once in a while, but this is easily the worst Andre performance, which isn't even a bad performance, but compared to everything else that he sang, this one is easily the least memorable, so it lands in 27th place. In 26th place, it's Bad Boys. Now, in the past, I hated this song because it was bland. It was the third song in the same season to be about boys, and to make it worse, it had the unfortunate fate of being the last song in Victorious, and the show didn't go out with an elite song. And while I still don't like the fact that it was the last song in Victorious, I have come around on this song a lot to the point where I don't think it's bland anymore. It's not a go-to song at all, but it's definitely a sleeper, so it's going to land in 26th place. In 25th place, it's Cheer Me Up. While researching for this video, I actually just found out that this is a cover, so that's always interesting to know. But the fact that it's not an original performance didn't change anything. This is a good song. Also, like I said in the episode ratings, I prefer this over Kat's audition, so there's nothing wrong with this song at all. It's just that there's more dynamic performances that overshadow it, leaving it in 25th place. In 24th place, it's Favorite Food. For a mostly comedic performance, it ended up being way better than it potentially could have been, which is impressive. It had the same flow as its more mature counterpart, but despite that, I don't really revisit this song all that often, mainly because of the lyrics. Like, Song to You kind of just nullifies this song, but it's still enjoyable, so it's going to land in 24th place. In 23rd place, it's Make It in America. I like this song and the sense of finality that it gives in the Tori Goes Platinum special. It feels like a finale song, so I don't like that it's not, which isn't why it gets this low of a ranking, but I'd imagine that if it were the final song in Victorious, it wouldn't hurt its ranking and it would probably be a more memorable song that has more weight to it. But really, it's ranked this low because it's not as dynamic as the songs from the other specials, which doesn't mean that it's a bad song, but the other performances were just on another level. But despite this song being low on the list, it would have been the perfect song to end Victorious with. But yeah, it's going to rank in 23rd place. In 22nd place, it's Make It Shine, the theme song, the bass version, not the performance version in the first episode, which won't be included, and this is before the iCarlys and Andre got to it. But yeah, good song, probably the most memorable song because regardless of its quality, it's literally in every episode. So it's a very memorable song that I find myself listening to sometimes, but it's not the best that the show has to offer, which is why it lands in 22nd place. In 21st place, it's Don't You Forget About Me. It's a cover, so it's not going to get points for originality or anything. Like basically, when it comes down to covers, just don't mess it up and stay true to the original, and the Victorious cover accomplished that. It's a good cover. And despite it ranking low on the list, I've heard many covers of this song, but I like the Victorious version the most, so they can have that. But yeah, in the end, it's going to rank in 21st place. In 20th place, it's I Want You Back, another cover. This is a great song, especially near the end of the song when Andre, Jade, and Kat got larger singing parts. I've never been one of those folks to complain about Tori singing, and this isn't a complaint at all. She was good, but if it was only her singing, then the song might have been a few spots lower, so the call to have the others sing as well added so much personality to this song with all of their unique voices, so that got this song a few spots higher than it could have been. But it's only in 20th place because Victorious just has a stacked list of songs. In 19th place, it's Give It Up. Now this is a song that I had all the way at the bottom of the list, so it moved up a good amount. It's an enjoyable performance by Jade and Kat, but it can't land higher on the list because while Jade and Kat had a good performance and sounded great, the song on the other hand wasn't really anything special. Like I said, it's carried by Jade and Kat's amazing singing voices, so it has to land in 19th place. In 18th place, it's the Make It Shine remix from the Helen Back Again episode. It's sort of the same Make It Shine theme song, but add Andre into it, and that's enough to justify it ranking higher than the original. He adds another layer, and he and Tori sound nice together, so the addition of Andre was all this song needed to rank a few spots higher in 18th place. In 17th place, it's 365 Days, another performance with Andre in it. I never really thought too much of this song until the show came to Netflix, and it was then when I started to really appreciate this song. I love this song despite not really being much of a lover myself. Like, it doesn't resonate with me in any way, so there's nothing there, but it's just a really good song performance, so it didn't matter that much. Also, there was even a stretch for maybe 3 weeks when this was my go-to song, which was never the case beforehand, but it won me over, so it's going to rank in 17th place. In 16th place, it's You Don't Know Me. Yet another song that went from an afterthought to getting a decent spot on the list, considering that it was near the bottom the last time that I ranked Victorious songs. Jade had an amazing performance in this song, and I like what the song represents, sort of like independence and being yourself, but not in a cheesy way, especially since Jade was performing this. So yeah, it took a massive jump and earned 16th place on the list. In 15th place, it's Not Christmas Without You. Good Christmas song. Actually, when Christmas rolls around, I have this song in the rotation along with some of the best Christmas songs ever. Tori was great as the lead, and Jade, Kat, and Andre enhanced the song. Everyone stepped up and created a memorable performance, so it's going to earn 15th place. In 14th place, it's Broken Glass. It has slipped out of the top 10 unfortunately, but I still enjoy this song, both versions of it. It's a very chaotic and funny song. Also, it's such an easy song to learn and a realistic song to sing. That's probably why I gravitated towards it so much when I was really young. But yeah, fun song, so it's going to land in 14th place. In 13th place, it's Tell Me That You Love Me. It's more of a slower paced song when compared to what I usually like, but it works, especially since they have that nice Tori and Andre connection. They always sound nice together. And yeah, there's not really more to say about this song. It's a great Tori and Andre song, so it's going to land in 13th place. In 12th place, it's LA Boys. Now, I really didn't care for what they were singing about, but the combination of Tori and Kat worked so well together, and after hearing that, I wish that they got more time to sing together, like sub out one of those Tori and Andre performances and have her sing with Kat for one more song, because they were amazing in this song. And whenever I want to listen to a Victorious song, it probably won't be first, but LA Boys is not far off and it's so catchy, so it's going to land in 12th place. In 11th place, it's Here's to Us, the second option for songs that I would have been okay with it being the final song, because this song sounds like a finale song, like for a graduation. Great song. My only complaint is that I wish Andre was in the full version of the song, because I actually love the full version and prefer to listen to it, but it just would have been on another level if Andre was in it. So it's like this weird balancing act where I try and go back and forth between the show and album versions to try and get the best of both worlds, but it just doesn't work. But yeah, it's an amazing song, so it's going to rank in 11th place. In 10th place, it's Shut Up and Dance, the only good thing about that April Fool's Blank episode. It's a great, high energy performance involving everyone. The only thing that would have made this better is what I just talked about with Here's to Us. Everyone sounds amazing in this song, so I wish that there was a full version out there that had everyone. I like the extra lyrics that the album version offers, but I just can't listen to it because I'm missing out on so much, unlike in Here's to Us where I'm only missing out on Andre singing. But yeah, the version with everyone in it is a top tier song in Victorious, landing it in 10th place. In 9th place, it's Song to You. Out of the Andre performances, this one is his best and most memorable performance. It's the more mature version of Favorite Food, and that matters. That's why they're so far apart, because the grown up lyrics are just that much better. It's an amazing song, so it's going to rank in 9th place. In 8th place, it's Finally Falling. This wasn't one of the original songs that I liked. Actually, I gained a liking for this song when the show came to Netflix. The TV show version is better than the album version because Beck got to sing and it had Andre's piano solo, but that's not a huge deal because I like both versions at the end of the day. So yeah, it's going to land in 8th place. In 7th place, it's You're the Reason, specifically the episode and album version, not the acoustic one. There's not really that much to say outside of the fact that it's a touching song and it's catchy, so it's going to land in 7th place. In 6th place, it's Leave It All to Shine. At first, I hated this song because it wasn't a straight up mashup of the theme songs in their original state. Like, it's off key and it's slower at certain points, but now I like it. That actually works, and everyone got to show off their talent nicely in this song. The best part was when Andre, Kat, and Carly sang "See the Brighter Side of Every Situation." That sounded so nice. But yeah, this song felt like a celebration, and it was certainly the best part of that crossover, which is a low bar to clear, but they cleared it by a lot and were able to make the 6th best song in Victorious. In 5th place, it's Take a Hint. This song has never left my top 10. It's one of the most memorable performances in the show, and Tori and Jade sounded so amazing in this song, so it's going to rank in 5th place. In 4th place, it's All I Want Is Everything. I used to not think too much of this song because it's clearly supposed to be the second option in the Locked Up special, and they cut this song short, which I understand that they have to plot, but the show version with everyone sounds the best. Everyone adds their own unique layer to this song, but I also like the album version with just Tori because of the extra lyrics, so it's not fun having to go back and forth between the two songs to get the best experience. But yeah, that's my only complaint about this song. It's still a top tier song in Victorious, so it's going to rank in 4th place. Over the years, the big three has never changed for me. There's always been a clear big three. It was just a matter of ranking them, so in 3rd place, it's Best Friend's Brother. The album version isn't bad, but the peak experience includes Tori along with Andre and Kat in the episode version. But yeah, it's going to earn 3rd place on the list. In 2nd place, it's Begging on Your Knees. This is such a dynamic performance. It's a nice diss track type of song. It's high energy, and that's what I'm looking for in Victorious songs, so it ranks in 2nd place. And in 1st place, there was no question at all. It's Freak the Freak Out. It's everything that I said about Begging on Your Knees. It's dynamic, it's high energy, and whenever I think of Victorious, this performance is always the first one that I think about, especially since in the episode, they went the extra mile to try and make it iconic with that disguise and the mic grab. So it's going to rank in 1st place. And that is every Victorious song ranked. Regardless of the rankings, I just really appreciate this show and the songs that they were able to provide. Like, out of all the music shows that I watched, it might not be the best show, but it had the best and most memorable music for sure. So I appreciate the show for that. But yeah, that is all for now.